Welcome, everybody! That is right, we're here for Dota 2. Finally, that's right. Never let a caster get bored, or else what happened before actually will happen again. That is right. That's why I don't like to have these breaks. In the meantime, though, there is really basically no breaks. EZ versus Team Shakira. They have changed names again. They were used to be known as Virus until there's issues with their sponsor. They dropped them out. They were then called the New French Order, and now they have changed their name to Team Shakira. We did play a song in their memory. Well, obviously not memory because they're currently present, but to their dedication. Earlier today, Team Shakira mix. Let's just say we all survived through that. Let's see if they can survive through this game, however. Let's jump ourselves straight in there. We'll also give ourselves a little bit of game sound because I love game sound. It's like, draw here. If you're Russian, then you probably understand what the hell that actually means. If you play LOD Dota, then you probably also understand what that means. But yes, let's check out our Team Shakira guys. So our man who is bucking mad, I replaced the F with the B. To make him bucking mad. Funzilly. Here he's in here as well. Sock, of course, we all know Socks. He is actually known as Sockashka for today. We also have Danny, spelt in a specially done way just to confuse casters, and then Phoenix to cap them off at the end. The Die, however, they are the boys from Easy. A lot of people will remember them from their participation during the BenQ tournament, making it through their group stages without dropping a single game. Very, very convincing play by them. They then faced up against the new SK, the old monkey, in the grand final. Won their first game massively convincingly, and then SK just came back and demolished them in game number 2 and number 3. If you missed that, there's actually a couple of the VODs up there. We did have some issues with the recordings, but I am double-checking all the recordings this evening, so I know they are working perfectly fine. So all the VODs will be uploaded later on this evening on the joindota.com website because it's just awesome. The website's awesome. I mentioned the website's awesome. Joindota.com. You should be there. Yeah. Forums as well. You can actually, they're all up. They're all ready to go. That's right. You might not have had them last time we actually had a broadcast. They have only been up there for a couple of weeks. So if you want to join and be part of the initial, cool people, yeah, jump yourself over there right now. In the meantime, we're going to join the cool people inside the game of Dota 2. And Easy playing for the Dire side, banning out the Anti-Mage as well as the Lich, moving out the hard carry, as well as that hero who basically is an absolute thorn in the side when you try and actually play on I said actually again, oh my lord, I do it every now and then when I'm not thinking. I go on autopilot, actually just pops out of my mouth. Yes, in the meantime, Lich, pain in the rear ass rectum kind of area, mainly because, well, the deny, it's a sacrifice. You take your own creep, convert it into mana, you don't get the XP because of it, and of course it means the creep wave stays back next to the main tier 1 tower, and you go, well, I'm trying to farm you, man, and you're tower hugging because you can actually do that. This is like a, yeah. So he has been removed out. Prophet as well as Omni being taken out. It kind of gives me flashbacks to Na'Vi about 4 months ago. But Prophet and Omni have been taken out too. Fantastic. Not only pusher from Prophet, but also ganker. But it's also because Omni Knight, when you combine the two of them, it's an unstoppable pushing power. You got so much heal, you got so much push, you got so much army. That's just so awesome. So both of those heroes have been removed for this game. First pick did go to the Radiant, so Team Shakira picking up the Night Stalker. Night Stalker, possibly one of the most favorite heroes in the world of Dota 2. The silence, the slow, and then of course the all-round awesomeness at night. He is, however, a little bit impartial to sunlight, and that does cause him to close up his wings as well as his mouth. He's in a little portrait. His mouth opens up. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to eat somebody. And then daytime it's just like, my teeth. The nocturnal. It's not the Night Stalker, it's just his teeth. He doesn't want to open up his teeth. Yeah. Beastmaster comes up as the first pick for the Dire. We did see Easy pick up Beastmaster in almost every single game of the BenQ tournament. So they have picked him up once again. Windrunner will be joining the Beastmaster. Well, probably not joining. The Beastmaster will generally go for that solo mid. Not a bad choice as well from the Die, considering Night Stalker has already been picked up. So if Night Stalker does decide to actually run the mid and try and go for rune control, Beastmaster can also do the same and can also shut him down pretty well with the ability to actually do the Call of the Wild. You create your own little Scout Hawk, and he'll see where the rune actually goes. So Beastmaster doesn't have to waste his time moving out from that middle lane down to actually grab up the rune and then go, oh, hang on, it's actually not here. What the hell's going on? I don't understand my world right now. Where Night Stalker will just be like, hey, I'm walking. Oh, hang on, he's already got it because he knew where it was. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, in the meantime, though, we'll see that battle happen in mid. Mirana as well as Crystal Maiden coming up, so Crystal Maiden, not a bad choice as far as, well, any choice actually goes. Crystal Maiden's one of those great all-around nice girls. That's right, she can... ooh, that could have just gone to a massively offensive way. But I'm just going to say she's fantastic at multitasking. She can stun, she can slow, and not just one slow, it's an AoE slow. And then has an ultimate, which was actually not leveled in our last game, which was disappointing, because CM ultimate's great, man. Don't underestimate the CM ultimate when it comes to fights. I've even seen CMs with BKBs just so they could actually pop off the ultimate. It's fantastic. Yeah, and of course, her global presence. She is a giver, not a taker. She gives her mana to everybody. She doesn't really give it, she just creates it out of thin air. So she just turns like all the oxygen and the vapors in the air to mana. It's like sucking into my own heroes. Yeah. Mirana also comes out from the Radiant, so they got themselves their side lane solo as well. If they decide to run Mirana that way, more than likely they will, but it does give them those options. Depending where they actually run it to, we might see a Windrunner Mirana lane on that bottom lane, and then see Night Stalker with a Trident on top. It is going to be made a little bit more difficult for the fact that Earthshaker is now picked up by the Dire, so if they do actually decide to run Night Stalker on that top lane, with one ES Vision, Night Stalker does get pretty much blocked. So Night Stalker will be more than likely running in the middle lane, and you'll be looking for a ranged hero, or someone who can basically do damage from afar over the top of a fissure, or can jump to and from. So I'm thinking like Faceless Void, considering Anti-Mage is already taken out. So heroes along those lines. And Drow Ranger actually being banned out by the Radiant, so they're not wanting to be silenced, so we might see a mana-intensive hero picked up for the Radiant's carry. Surprisingly, though, considering, well, who are we actually going to go? Well, are we looking for SA? The Drow Ranger Silence actually doesn't reveal off SA unless they go for an SK, a Sand King, not Skeleton King. I'm talking about Sand King. Because if Sand King decides to actually go solo himself and he just goes Sandstorm, if you actually cast a Silence from Drow Ranger on top of that, you will be revealed. It actually cancels your ability. So maybe an option for them, and then you'll see that level 1 straight off the cuff to try and pin them down. Crap, people are still spamming me on IRC. People saying I have no sound from the stream. Guys, let me know how the stream is actually going as well. I do actually have a copy of it running on my side. I realized I minimized that window during the absolute hoo-ha that did ensue from beforehand, and for some reason I come back in the middle of an ad. Yay. I'm seeing it's fine. I'm seeing it's perfect for Maruna as well as Mancho United. Or is it Macho United? I don't know. They could be beefy kind of guys. Broodmother being banned. For the first time, actually, Broodmother being banned out by the Dire in this defense competition. We did see Broodmother basically make it to every single ban, every single one, at the end of at the BenQ tournament. After the first game, when Link played Broodmother, every single time it was a Broodmother ban, Broodmother ban, Broodmother ban. It's just because Link went completely beyond godlike kind of thing, and just pushed and got so much fun. Yeah. No, my stream's working fine. Yay, nice. I'm even seeing like Earthshaker's little thing go. Enigma coming up for the Radiant side. Interesting to see where they actually run him, and the Die instantly come back with a Viper. So Viper, not a bad pick to actually come. Some people actually, when Night Stalker's picked up, they prefer to either go Viper with a corrosive skin. Not only is that little bit of magic, I wouldn't say immunity, it's kind of, the word I am searching for is not coming to my mind. But it's trouble when Night Stalker tries to attack him. It's that extra bit of slow, and Viper can really shut down Night Stalker too when he's on the complete fly. You throw out his ultimate, and then, actually, there's no other real slows for that team. You got a lot of stuns. Beastmaster Raw, ES Fissure, Windrunner with her Shackle Shot, if you can lash that properly. It's looking pretty nice as far as stuns go for the Dire, but then, of course, Radiant, they've all got a stun or some form of disable on the team as well. Just all about what time of the game this game will really start getting interesting. At this point, looking at these lineups, the middle game is it. Unless both teams just go, I'm going to pick up my hard carry. Look, I got Faceless Void. Or something along those lines. Then you could be looking at, okay, this game might go a little bit later. But the fact that Enigma's in the lineup, they're going to be looking to him to actually be inside the neutrals early on in the piece, get as much farm as they possibly can, get that black hole up, and then just push the towers. Of course, the fear of the black hole will make the Die go, but even then, Enigma's going to have a hard time. Like, Enigma being picked up,